The $100 for Happy Friday. Can we get some W's for Maddie in the comment section right now for the $100 on Venmo? Thank you so much, Maddie. W's for Maddie in the comment section right now. Thank you so much, Maddie. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. It's been kind of a sad Friday. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Maddie.
As well as Allison. Thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. Very kind of you, Allison. And then also Maddie. Thank you for the $100 donation on Venmo. That's incredibly thoughtful of you, saying Happy Friday to me as well. Happy Friday. I want to see at least 2,000 W's for Maddie in the chat and 3 billion big booms. Now let's go and get the next guest up in the live. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are loading in. If you voted for Trump, hop in that queue. And honestly, we're going to go to make Parker bigger because I don't think that my main account is helping the live send out at all. Avery, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did actually.
And why the hell did you decide to vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Well, I voted for Trump because I feel like he has some better ideas than Biden did, or Kamala Harris.
Can you name one
better
policy on his agenda? Ah, man. See, this is why these live streams are so important.
Sir, you gotta have something.
Anything?
Quite frankly, I'm hoping for something.
Do you have anything? Like, literally anything. Just say it. Just say, no, I don't, Dean. Why aren't you saying it? Be honest. Be open. Be honest. Give me your...
Well, I'm not gonna say no because I just don't really want to be honest. But
You just don't want to answer my question? Well, that's kind of rude, don't you think?
Well, isn't this like a debate?
It's not a debate if you don't answer questions. It's just kind of like one-sided therapy session.
What's your birth year?
Huh?
What's your birth year?
2005.
And how old are you?
19.
Okay.
What does that have anything to do with this?
I was just making sure you were old enough to be on the line.
Yeah.
Can we do the debate now? Can you answer the question?
What was the question again? Sorry.
Name one policy.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick?
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
No. Even.
No.
No.
All right.
Gina, thank you so much for the $10 for Happy Friday. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Someone saved TikTok. So real.
What do you guys want to what are you guys' thoughts on abortions?
By the way, guys, so actually, I'm starting a $300 billion fundraiser so I could personally buy TikTok. All right. So
yeah, everyone, we're starting a $10 billion or $20 billion fund for buying TikTok.
Oh,
I think
$20
TikTok
billion.
will sell
That'd just be
us.
the down payment. That'd just be the down payment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? If Twitter costs $44 billion, TikTok is at least.
Dean, it's without the algorithm though, because they're not selling the algorithm.
Well, we'll buy the algorithm too. Well, how about we just buy China? We're gonna buy China, and we're gonna own the CCP and use the algorithm. Hey, what's going on?
I know it's not for sale, but we're gonna buy it.
We're gonna buy it. Also, Julie, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal, saying even after the TikTok ban, don't stop doing what you're doing. You're awesome. Hey, Julie, you're awesome. Thank you for the love. Let's get some massive W's.
As well as Holland, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much. I appreciate the Parker singing sales. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, and Maddie, I appreciate you for the $50 donation on Venmo. Let's get at least 500 W's in the chat for Maddie saying Peen buys TikTok. Let's go. And Brendan with a $13 and 13 cents on Venmo saying, hey, Dean, hope you and Parker are doing well. Well, are you still going to be doing lives? If so, what platform? YouTube. Thank you,
and
Brendan.
Maddie, thank you for the $50 for Peen buys TikTok. Thank you so much, Maddie. I really appreciate it. No, I can't hear you. Thank you so much. No, I can't. Maddie, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You can't hear me? That's because you won't stop.
We can.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
So one thing that I do like that Trump is doing, I will say this, the no tax on overtime pay That's a great thing.
Okay. All right. So do you think that that's going to be more that people are going to get than the increase in the prices that they're going to be paying because of tariffs?
I mean, we've been dealing with tariffs forever, dude.
Yeah, but not at the
It's
degree
not.
that Trump's advocating for. He wants 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, which are some of our biggest allies.
I mean, y'all are reaching at this point, bro.
How are we
You really
reaching? He
are.
said that. He said this. How are we reaching?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. He said what? Let me hear this again. He said what?
He said he wants 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico.
And he should get that.
That's going to cause prices to go up, though.
Is it really though?
Uh-huh.
Explain to me how it's gonna go up.
Fair question.
Yeah, how are prices going to go up? In order to increase domestic manufacturing and domestic production, there has to be particularly like an increase in costs of goods in order to incentivize the particular producers. I mean particular consumers in the United States to buy goods from other places around the world.
Okay, let me tell you like this. When Trump was in office the first time, up until the pandemic happened, we all believe that was bullshit, right?
What? What about it?
What was
bullshit?
bullshit? Yeah.
Like the fact that people were dying? Yeah, that was bullshit, man. That sucked.
No, I'm talking about the restrictions.
You know this happened under Trump. Hey, I actually have a couple people to thank here. Hannah, thank you so much for the $20 donation on Venmo. Hannah says you guys are amazing. Hannah, I really appreciate you for the love. I want everybody to show some love to Hannah in that chat, as well as Chris. That is CHRYS. Thank you for the $20 on Venmo as well. Saying
Like,
thank you for
I'm
being one
willing
of my.
to listen to you guys, no doubt.
One moment, Chris.
You don't want to
appreciate you
listen?
for your kindness. No, he said he
No, I
will.
said
He
I'm
will.
willing to listen.
As well as
Okay.
Chris, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo, saying thank you for being one of my lifelines through all of this crazy in the world. Being in Alaska is so isolationist, with only one way of being only one way of thought being pushed on us everywhere. You're the best. Can't wait to see what you do next. Chris, that's incredibly kind of you. You guys are warming my heart right now. You guys are so kind. Thank you, Chris and Hannah, as well as Christine with the $5 and Cole with the $2, and then Alyssa with the $20 on Venmo as well. Oh my gosh, Alyssa, saying as a teacher, I'm terrified for the future of America under Trump. However, you give me some hope.
You
You're
shouldn't be
good.
terrified. You should
And
not be
Julie,
terrified.
thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
Don't Stop What You're
Because
Doing. You're awesome.
you,
Thank you so
Alyssa.
much, Julie. I really
You
appreciate
should
it.
not
Thank
be
you.
you should not be terrified under the admission of Trump.
You should be
Because
terrified. Get it?
that's what I said. You should not be terrified under the administration of Trump because
Terrified.
yeah, that's what I said. Terrified.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
you didn't get it.
Anyway, the economy is going to get better.
Okay, well, how is Trump going to make the economy get better?
He was getting it better before the pandemic happened.
How so?
He really
what
was.
What did he do to make it better?
He lowered gas prices.
How do you do that?
He lowered gas. He actually did lower gas prices, but it ended up.
Dean, how do you do that?
I don't know how he did it. I just know he done it, bro, because I know I was paying lower gas prices.
Okay, so did you know there were lower gas prices in 2016 under Obama? So do you blame Trump for the higher gas prices under his administration comparative to Obama? Hannah, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I
No, I
appreciate it. I've been
don't.
watching for almost 2 years now. You guys are the
course
best people
not.
I've seen debate. Thank you so much for appreciating Kia. Thank you so much for the dollar. Thank you. And they said 5 big booms for Parker once again. Dean's not going to help me, everyone.
5 big boobs. Boom!
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I actually have a couple people to thank. You guys are being so freaking kind right now. Oh my gosh. Holland, thank you so much for the $25.
Well, those of you that are gifting me, I do appreciate it, but it's not needed. It really isn't.
Well, one more.
I'm just here to prove a point that
Holland.
America is going to be great again.
I want to thank Holland.
When was it great? Sorry.
When was it great? Honestly, it's been a long time since it's been great, but I mean, we were in a recession
What years was it
when
great?
Trump, if you'll let me finish, we were in a recession when Trump took over after the whole 9/11. And it took a long time for us to get over, right? And Trump, he was doing the right things for the economy to get the economy back in the right way. I mean, you can sit there and laugh at me
When
all
was
you
it
want
good?
to,
I'm
bro, but
asking when
it's
was it
true.
good? When was it good?
Dude, I mean, let's be honest, this government's never going to be correct. I don't care who's in office. Let's be real.
Holland, I want to thank you so much for the $25 donation on Venmo, saying terrified.
Like,
I
name
want to.
me one president that had
I
a
wha-
actual good
one
run.
one moment. I want to see so much love for Holland down below in that chat. I want to see at least 250 W's for Holland. Thank you so much, as well as Laney with a $25 donation on Venmo. Holy dude, so much love right now. Show some love to Holland and Laney, saying watching your content kept me sane through my divorce. Thank you. Well, I'm happy that I could help Laney. Thank you for the love. As well as Leslie with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Leslie. W's for Leslie, saying thank you. My mom passed away and I lost my political buddies. Since she passed, I've listened to your lives every day and it fills a bit of that void. Leslie, that means the world. Thank you so much. And I'm happy that the streams could be used as a distraction. That's actually why I started streaming in the first place. Colleen, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. Let's get some big booms for Colleen, Leslie, Holland, Brendan, Laney. You guys are just being so incredibly kind today. And then someone actually said in the Discord, yeah, Dean, we're being nice because this is the last donations you're going to get.
That's
Mods,
kind of
ban
true,
'em.
bro.
Ban them.
Dude, that I'm kind of sad, bro. I'm kind of sad.
Okay, so
Christine,
let
thank
me
you so much
talk.
for the $5. I did it, and then Stephanie, thank you so much for push the $5. Lovey, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much.
All right,
Say, tell Chris
so
we don't like him.
Luca,
can
thank
I
you for the
throw something
$5
at y'all
on
real
Venmo.
quick? Can I throw
Go ahead.
something at y'all real quick?
Go ahead.
Abortion. What is your beliefs on abortion?
That's a good thing. All women in America should be legally mandated to get at least 3 a year. We need to up our baby killing numbers. It's a little bit low right now. We need to be at least around that 4 to 5
We need to
million per
start
year
slapping
mark.
zygotes.
Okay, so you believe abortion is a good thing, correct?
Yeah,
He's
it's
trolling, by the way,
illegal.
Christoph. Right? He thinks that it should be legal prior to sentience.
What is this guy talking
Okay,
about?
I don't believe abortion
And
should be
Colleen,
legal.
thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. Big booms for Colleen. Thank you so much.
And
I,
Amanda, thank you for the $15 on PayPal, saying very sad about the TikTok ban, but I deeply appreciate all the work that you do and put in, and I will follow you to other platforms. W's for Amanda, and thank you for the $15 donation. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, Amanda.
okay, my personal opinion on abortion, it should not be illegal. It should not be legal, excuse me. It should not be legal. Yes, I get it. It's their body, their choice, right? But after they have the child, where's the father's choice?
Oh, the father
Um,
has a choice to leave. He just has to pay child support.
Right, but he still has to pay child support.
Yeah, but the child support isn't for the mom. The
So
child
what?
support.
Like
I could
where did?
explain it. I could explain it, man. If you'll just give me a minute.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
once
Yeah.
it's sentient, you have an obligation to go for it.
So the reason why I think that pro-life legislation is bad and it should be federally protected against is because I find an infringement upon a woman's right to access abortion prior to the point of sentience to literally be a human rights violation. I think that impeding upon one's bodily integrity or autonomy without good reason is a human rights violation. So I don't support pro-life legislation as it's a human rights violation. Do you think that obligating a dad to pay child support to his kid that he wants to leave because he consented to relinquishing his semen inside of a woman is a human rights violation, sir? I don't think so. And then also, for you to say that the dad shouldn't have to do something because the mom had the ability to terminate a pregnancy, well, that's just the unfair plane of reality, sir. The fetus doesn't grow inside of the man's uterus; it grows inside of the woman's uterus, meaning that she ultimately is the only individual with the right to terminate that life before it's morally valuable. But after the point that it's morally valuable, both the man and the woman have the same obligation to provide to the need of that kid.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If all right, if the father decides they want the child, why does the woman still get a chance to do the abortion?
Because men
But
shouldn't
yet,
control women's bodies.
okay, but let me finish. Let me finish. If that's the case, the man wants the child, but the mother doesn't. But if she goes ahead and has the child, and the father becomes an absentee father, but yet he's still getting. I just don't understand, bro. Like,
Bro, because there's absolutely no precedent set at any time after conception where you as a man have any right to terminate an association with the life of the fetus.
I
It's
think it
not
should
true
be.
of women due to the
I
fact
think
that
it
the
should be
fetus
between
is
both.
growing and sustained based upon her bodily resources inside of her uterus.
I think it should be between the mother and the father because we both conceived it. It didn't take one of us; it took both of us.
Oh, but here's the thing.
It's
If we
not your
give the
body
man,
though.
if
It
we
doesn't
give the
take
man,
both of your
It's
body to take care of that.
granted,
I
it's not my
understand.
body.
I understand what you're saying, Christoph, and I wish that it could be that way too. But reality, unfortunately, has made it unfair for men, and you have to suck it up, right? Like this eudaimonic worldview where pregnancy didn't occur inside of a woman's body, but rather, as soon as conception occurred, a floating orb spontaneously spawned into existence, connected to both men and women. Well, then of course the man would have a say, as it is connected to his body. But in reality, in the world, that's unfair, and you have to suck it up and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You have absolutely nothing to do with what sustains the
Okay,
life of
but
the fetus after the
okay.
moment of conception, and for the next 9 months, that is full-heartedly and totally, that of only concerned of the woman. And that is reality, man. Giving a man any say or control over the direction of the life of a morally invaluable fetus is just giving a man a say or control over a woman's body.
Like, does this guy seriously want like someone's boyfriend to be able to force the woman to go through the pregnancy? Like, that's actually insane for a non-sentient embryo.
And
Crazy.
then also, I just have a question. So when you engage in intercourse with a woman, what are they consenting to?
You know what? I don't do anything they don't consent to.
Okay, you don't do anything they don't consent to. That's good. I thought you said that they don't consent to it.
No,
So
no,
when you
I don't
engage,
do anything they do not
so
consent to.
so when you engage in intercourse with a woman, they're consenting to the sex, right?
Right. And
Do
if
you
they
think of
consent
when
to
you,
the sex,
but
listen,
I have a follow-up question to you. Do you
okay,
think
go ahead.
if they also had to consent to possibly giving you control over their body for the next 9 months, that you'd ever get play ever again?
No.
Do you think a woman would ever fuck you ever again? Nope.
I mean,
Nope. Absolutely
no.
not. Hello.
Okay.
Buddy,
Absolutely
you're
not.
cooked.
No, I'm not cooked. Because here's my thing. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out real quick. All right, so say a female she gets pregnant, right?
Okay,
Woman.
let's call women,
Woman.
not females.
When a
I
woman,
mean, what's
right?
the
If you're talking about an
difference?
individual woman, you can reference woman. If you're talking about women in general, talk about women. Don't say female.
Yeah, so if
I
you're
mean,
asking,
what's the
if you're asking, yeah,
difference?
I got you. If you're asking for the definition of terms, right? Like a cis woman, right, obviously is a female. So definitionally speaking, those terms can be
I
used
mean, a
like pretty
woman is a female. I'm
one moment,
sorry.
one moment, one moment. Stop.
Okay,
Those terms
I'm
can be
listening.
used like pretty synonymously as it would refer to cis women. However, the
Mhm.
case is, we say that you should call women women, not females, not because of the definition of the term female, but rather because of how that term has been implicated in society to dehumanize women.
Okay, so what do you call a guy?
A guy.
You call him a guy? You call him a male?
I mean,
Or by
I,
their name.
there's nothing wrong with calling like cis men males.
A man.
I don't. But like, I don't
Or a
think there's
man.
anything wrong with that because that term hasn't been used historically like oppressed men.
Okay, so look.
Wait, oh
here's
my
here's
God! Holy shit! Paula with a $300 donation on PayPal. You guys are going absolutely insane today, and I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, Paula.
That is
Paula
insane.
says, unfortunately, I have to sign off for the day. Thank you both for everything that you've done on this app. I look forward to following you next on whatever platform you choose. Paula, we love you.
Paula.
Everybody show some love to Paula in that chat right now. I want to get big booms for the the rest of the day for Paula in that chat. Holy God. And I have a lot of other donations to name off, but please show some love to Paula. Jeez. I'd also like to thank Samantha so much for the $20 donation on PayPal, saying you and Parker are actual real life heroes. Thank you for sticking up for women. P.S. I would donate to Parker too, but he never reads my messages. Ooh,
Bro, that's crazy. I
bird.
swear I try to. I swear I try to.
Okay,
Shout out to
so-
Samantha. Sorry, Christoph. You got to give me a second and just wait for me
No,
to
you're
finish
good.
talking.
I
have a lot
mean,
of people to
I've been
thank here.
giving you like, I don't know, about a minute and a half.
And
But
and
go
I,
ahead.
and I apologize for that, but I just really need to show my genuine appreciation to the people that are.
That's
supporting
cool,
me.
bro. Go ahead.
I'd also like to thank Josh so much for the $10 donation on PayPal, saying thank you for everything. You helped me find a community when I was in a really dark place and struggling with anxiety, and this community pulled me out of it. Can we get 5 big booms for the Dean Cord community member Mayflower? Oh my, well, first of all, Mayflower, that is so incredibly kind of you, and I'm happy that we could help. Let's get 5 big booms for Mayflower. All right, moving on to our next individual here. I just do have a lot of people to thank, and I do really appreciate you guys so much. Like, seriously, you guys are so incredibly kind. I'd also like to thank Isabel for the $25 on PayPal. Let's get some W's for Isabel for the $25. They say, thank you for everything you do. I love listening to you on stream to play sane while I do some chores. Fully prepared to follow on YouTube in the future. I love you, Isabel. Let's get some big booms for Isabel down below in that chat. As well as Hope, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal, saying thank you for always being a voice for a win in America. I really appreciate you for the love, Hope. Amanda with a $15 on PayPal, saying very sad about the TikTok ban, but I really appreciate all the work that you put in, and I will follow you on other platforms. Thank you, Amanda, Hope, Isabel, Josh, Samantha, Paula. You guys are so incredibly kind. As well as Mary, thank you for the $10. Julie with the $20. Thank you so much for the love, Julie. Allison with the $5, Mary with the $15. Thank you guys so much for the love. Now heading over to Venmo, Delaney, thank you so much for the $10 donation on Venmo, saying to help pay for your next abortion. Thank you, Delaney. Sarah, thank you for the $10 and the 10 cents, saying this is the only life I watch. I started a TikTok just so I could hear you debate after seeing you debate on YouTube. Yo, that's awesome, Sarah. Thank you. As well as Leah, thank you for the Galaxy. Lovey, thank you so much for the $2 on Venmo. Louie with a $20 donation on Venmo, saying thank you for helping me get through work. Shout out to Louie. Show some love to Louie down below in that chat. As well as Julie with $1, Hannah with a $5, Saturn with a $5. I appreciate everyone so much for your love. You guys are genuinely going fucking crazy right now. Everybody, I want to get some massive booms in that chat for all of the donors. I apologize that took a minute, but you guys have just been genuinely going so insane today. So thank you so much. But anyways, back to the debate now. Go ahead,
Okay,
you guys.
so let me ask a question. Are you a Christian? Either one of you, are you a Christian?
So I'm actually a Satanist, so I think that Jesus is God,
No.
but I hate him.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
I'm agnostic atheist.
Are you one of those bootlickers?
All right, so look, I'm a Christian.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
And so, after conception, I believe once that child has a heartbeat, if you take the
Are you
life of
Christian?
that child, I am Christian.
Okay. So God doesn't restrict women's access to abortion. Why do you?
That's not
If
that,
you
that has
should
nothing
do
to
as
do with
God
that has
does-
nothing. You cut me off. That has nothing to do with what I was going to say.
I understand, but if you should do as God does, right? Should you not restrict women's access to abortion in the same way God doesn't restrict women's
But-
access to abortion?
But God does not. Thou shalt not kill is in the Bible.
I understand,
And
but it
a-
also says thou shalt not commit adultery. Yet you don't think Donald Trump should be in prison.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Hunter Biden should be in prison as well. So, I mean, where are we
What
going
is that?
with
What is that
this?
response? Do you think Donald Trump should be in prison because he's committed adultery? Because that's a violation of the Ten Commandments.
I mean, people make mistakes. I committed adultery when I was younger. I was young though.
Okay,
You
so
know?
again, you agree that just because something is against the Ten Commandments does not mean it should be illegal. So then give me a reason why you should restrict women's access to abortion because your God did not restrict women's access to abortion, even though he disagrees with it.
You said give you a reason why.
Yeah, if you should do as God does, and God does not restrict women's access to abortion, even though God disagrees with it happening, then you should not restrict women's access to abortion, even though you disagree with it happening.
Couldn't one also say
I'm not.
that? Wait.
there's a difference- there-
Couldn't
there's a
one
difference
also
between me
say?
and God.
Couldn't God also say that if there's a morally sufficient reason to restrict a woman's access to abortion, then God would have done it himself?
There's a difference between me and God.
Okay, but there's not a difference in right and wrong. In accordance with your worldview, it's
And you're
objectively
right.
unchanging.
You're right. But you know, in the Bible, Jesus died for our sins. He committed sins, but he died for our sins.
Jesus did not sin in accordance with your
Yes, he
scripture.
did.
No, he didn't. Name one sin that Jesus. Wait, so God can sin? God can do bad
Why do
things?
you why do you think he was crucified on the cross?
Because the
I've never
the-
heard a Christian say
wait,
this. What
what's
the
that?
fuck?
Yeah. So he was crucified, because well, the Jewish authorities considered him to be a false preacher. They bring that to the Roman authorities. They say that this man is calling himself the king of the land, and in that time, it was actually a fucking crime punishable by death, to say that you were like the king because only the emperor was king. They considered it to be treasonous, so that's why he was crucified. But I do just want to clarify: is God all good?
Yeah, of course God is good.
Okay, well then, if God's all good, how could God do something not good? Like, this is like saying that, like, my shoes are all blue, but they got a little bit of red on them too. Because if they had a little bit of red on them, that implied that they're not all blue. Just like if, God committed a sin while he was on earth, it would imply that he's not all good.
What has he done that's not good?
Nothing. That's kind of the point. If you accept Christianity to be true, then God's never sinned.
Can I say thank you to some people real quick? Yo, Heather, thank you so much for the $30. Thank you so much for being one of the most inspiring people. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Heather. And Gianna, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much, Gianna. I really appreciate that.
Wait a minute.
Ma-
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Real quick.
Well, let's make sure that
Does
Parker
it-
has a fair and ample opportunity to show some love to the individuals that have donated. To
Yeah. Go ahead, Parker. No, I
Madeline,
don't mean that.
it's not going to take that long. Don't worry. Madeline, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know it's not about it's not about, but I love to show my support. You are awesome. I was about to. Oh, thank you so much, Madeline. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. That's incredibly kind of you. Julie, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I've been watching your lives for the past few months. They've really helped me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's incredibly kind of you. Amanda, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you so much for all you did on TikTok. I've learned a lot and will continue to follow you on other platforms. Thank you so much. Madeline, thank you for the 50 cents. Thank you so much. They said, make Christoph thank me for the 50 cents in contribution to saving the TikTok man.
As well as Julie,
Wow.
I'd like to thank you for the $25 donation on PayPal. Shout out to Julie. Julie says it's so refreshing to hear men genuinely defending women. It's crazy to know that people genuinely